Welcome back to SHEMSS.
Right here we are in the top of the roof. We'll be installing this window, like example for you guys. So let's start it. Number one, you have to have a window, right? Anyway, let me put this away. So you have to have a window, right? So, and let me show you a couple things. This is the structural, instructional for windows, okay? So right here, has two options, okay? So number one option, it's Tyvek waterproofing material when it's applied in a wall. Number two, when it's open starts, you don't have any Tyvek. We'll use the method number one. Nothing wrong with number two at all. Sometimes I'm doing number two options too. Depends the timing frame. So let's do this. So let's talk about it, material and tools. Let's talk about it first, materials. So we have window, okay? We have window flashing. We have silicone caulking, and we have it Tyvek tape for seams, and we have waterproofing material Tyvek. And the last thing, I'm using those paper, I call the Shim's, because I'm checking the level, make sure we are window sill in a level. If not, I can add it. This is 1/8 thickness. You need to have it screws. Let me show you those screws what I'm using. I like those screws. So it's galvanized screws. The flat head, it's flat. Okay, so you can see it closer. Okay, so when we apply screw, you can come over here. So when we apply the screw, the head goes all the way. It's not skinny one, it's thick one. And what I like about those screws, it's flat head. So that has it meet to push the window against to the studs. Okay, again, it's exterior galvanized nails. I mean screws, apologize. So the tools, stapler gun, level, screwdriver, caulking gun, okay? You need to have a knife, hammer, pretty much that's all. Okay, so let's start from installation, okay? First, I'm checking the opening, okay? So let's measure the window. 72 by 30, okay? Let's see what we have. So we have 72.5 by 33/8. So it's good to go with dimensions. So second step, I check the window sill if it's in the level. Let's check in the middle. Okay, it's level. Here it's not. You can see it, we need to raise it this corner a little bit. What I'm using, the paper wood shield. Okay. Okay. So right now we are good in the level. So let's do Tyvek. Okay. So always you need to start from bottom and go into the top. The reason why, because if you start from top and you start from bottom, the water goes inside between those Tyvek. If you go overlapping, the water following all the way to the, in my situation, to the roof. In your situation, if you're in the floor, first floor or whatever, to the ground. Good to go. Whoop! It can happen. I'm right now in a corner, at least 2 feet. Let's do overlap 2 feet. Okay. Alrighty, it's good to go. First we'll find the opening, right? And I'd like to start with corner. So right here, my corner, cut it. Next, corner, cut it. Next, corner, cut it. Next, corner, cut it. Okay? So this is done. From this corner, because we need to lift it up this Tyvek, I need to continue. Remember? 45. So we are continuing. Only top one. We'll do this one. Only top one. Okay. We lift it up. Temporary. We lift it up the Tyvek. One stapler. It's enough. Right here. We'll continue wrapping the Tyvek. Take knife, cut extra material, just to cut. We have opening ready to go to put flashing. We'll take it, paper, 6 inches up, and we get in inside around 2 inches. Again, you don't have to measure it, everything by the eye approximately, okay? Alrighty, so how I'm cutting, just right here, same thing exactly we're doing, okay? Straight, okay? This is good to go, this is good to go, this is good to go. I like apply the silicone to the window, not to the opening, to the window. I'll tell you why, okay? Because sometimes opening too big and you can miss the spot. So here, this is kind of my guide. Let's call this guide. You see those holes for my screws? I'd like to apply exactly where is my screw going. Where is it gonna be connection? Good silicone. So we are good. You can see those holes in the bottom. This is the gate for water. So any moisture collected in the windows can get out from this hole. Okay, so this is holes have to be in the bottom. I'm good to go. Let me lift it up this window. Okay. Nice and tight. So the window installed, we can check the level, make sure we are good. It's exactly level, right to the money. One here. And the last screw. Alrighty boys, so right here, you can see it, I have hole. Remember when I installed the Tyvek, I missed the stud, this one stud I missed, and I did it whole. And I'm glad we have this hole, for example, for you, okay? So again, Tyvek Scotch tape, okay? For this situation, it can happen, okay? So let me cut this, okay? And we'll apply a couple layers. So the moisture barrier, no holes, okay? No holes, have to be nice and beauty. Okay, so next step. Remember this one, we lift it up, we need to put down to the bottom, okay? And I start cutting with knife. Extra Tyvek have to go away. Okay. Let's put the couple staplers. Okay. So again, we're using the Tyvek Scotch tape. Remember those seams what we have? Okay. We need to close those seams. Right here. Okay. Right here. Okay. It's done. Next step, what we need to do, we need to continue with flashing. We'll do corners, doesn't matter left or right. We'll do corners and we'll do top one. Okay. The corners have to be not equal, have to be past this bottom flashing, at least 1 inch. Again, we remove the stuff. Okay, let's apply. Like I said, minimum 1 inch. I'd like to use 2 inches. And if you come here, I go to the edge of the inside window. Okay, so we are covering all our screws. Okay, plus we have fresh silicone. Okay, it's going to be good connection all the way, nice and beauty. Okay. Okay, the last thing what you need to do top one. But again, make sure when you apply the left and right corners, this part doesn't stick it out all the way. So the top one have to cover it like that. It cannot be like this, okay? Have to be covered like that. We're applying overall 2 inches. Voila! It's done, good to go. Peace and love.